All right, so let's get into it here. All right, so we are going to be selling the US dollar index as I already sent out the weekly swing signals already for since yesterday. I just got back, so let's get into it here. So, speaking too fast. So US dollar is dropping back pretty nicely here, going back below 102 here. It's at 101.9. Now, this is all going to be weekly charts because this is based on weekly swing signals. I'm not going to hop down unless someone wants a video in regards to daily charts or 4-hour charts, then I can talk about that later on today if you guys want that, or sometime this week. Indices, believe we are buying all indices. Just want to make sure I'm looking at everything. Yep. Buying all indices. Looking for NASDAQ to hit back to retest the high price of 20,000. And then we'll see if it jumps back to break 20,400. And then for S&P to come back up. Looking for this price to come back to retest 5,600. And then we'll see if it retests the high of 5663 here. US 30 breaking a new well, not a new high, but coming back right close to 41,000. That would be my next target, and then the other target would be to come back to test the 41,387 here on top of trading views. So I think it was higher than that, but yeah, 40,000, 41,424, 420, whatever it's at. Selling US 30, selling the US dollar index back down, buying gold and buying silver, looking for gold to make a new high of 2,600 to 2,700. And then buying silver to retest $30 in value. And then the next move would be 31. And then the final move would be 32. Selling UJ back down to retest 144 to 142. And then selling UCAD to come back down and break us a weekly support price at 136. And then we'll see if it breaks below 136 from there. And then selling, let's see here, selling USWIS back down to 86. And then the next movie come back down and break 85. Buying euro, looking for euro to come back. How high are we going? I would say 111 first, and then the next move would be 112. Selling the euro British pound back down to 85 first, and then the final move would be 84. And then buying the pound to retest this price. Looks like it's trying to make a move back up to the wick of 130. So that would be the first move, 130. Doesn't break above 130, I'm going to sell it back down. Buying Australia and the New Zealand dollar. Buying the Australian dollar to hit 68. And then we'll see if it breaks above 68. And then New Zealand. Looking for New Zealand to break 61. Yeah, 61. And then we'll see if it goes above 61. There's just so much resistance right here. Like the 61.4 price, but it's about to hit 61. But like I said, there's just so much resistance up here. So we'll see how that all plays out. I don't believe there's anything interesting going on for this week. Powell speaks on Friday, but we got FOMC minutes. Okay. I missed out on that one. So Wednesday is going to be the only big day that I would pay attention to, which is the FOMC minutes. And then we'll see because the big thing right now is rate cuts. So we'll see. Like I said, they've been talking about rate cuts. Let's see if they do it. If they don't do it, then just be ready for the markets to switch up again. Other than that, let me know in the Telegram chat group if there's any questions regarding the analysis or swing signals for the weekly. If not, I can make another video for the daily chart or the 4-hour charts and break it down for you guys. Like I said, I expect a lot of consolidation. I don't really expect too high liquidity, any high trading volume until we hit Wednesday and see what the Federal Reserve is going to talk about on cutting rates. Arnett, peace out, guys. All right, finally back home from my trip. Let's get back to here. So, was trying to sell crypto, but that didn't work out. So, I mean, yeah, and then we ended up buying it, and then it started going back down. So, what I'm going to talk about is there is just too much consolidation, and as you guys can see, how the daily charts being played out for today, since last night, things are just been consolidating really, really tight. So I'm gonna come down to the 4 hour here, and we're just gonna talk a lot about the 4 hour here. So within the two horizontal lines that I've outlined, you can see where Bitcoin is just hovering around 58,000, and it's right below 59,000. And there just isn't a whole lot of activity going on for uh like I said, so what I said before, that summer season of trading is really choppy, really tight and narrow, and there's just too much consolidation going on. And so the zone structures are, at a point where there's really no point in scalping because the spreads are so high for every single cryptocurrency. So you really would have to trade really high lots, like standard lots, in order to make some kind of money. And so at this point, like I said, cryptocurrency, I still expect for cryptocurrency to try and make a move to go up a little bit, and then maybe dive down even further once we get into the fall season, because we got the presidential election coming up, and also winter time is really, really slow. So we'll see how everything all plays out. I think everyone's just waiting out until who's going to be the next president, and the winter time is really, really slow. And like I said, the cost of everything has gone up too. So, but I don't really see a whole lot of people investing as much as they were before. Like I said, Bitcoin's going. Like I said, I'm still holding the sells. Ethereum's coming back down a little bit under 2,600. We'll see how it all plays out. Like I said, I'm just hopping down on the 4 hour time frame here on TradingView for you guys to get a chance to see what I'm talking about here, because there just isn't a whole lot going on. Not a lot of movement, not a lot of volume, low, very, really, really low liquidity, and so just don't want to be wasting too much time on looking at a bunch of charts, and we're trading on nothing, right? We're trading on thin air and not really doing anything here. Litecoin's coming back down 66. Overall, I'm still holding the sell positions. So I'm still expecting cryptocurrency to drop back because it did not make any gains since yesterday. So that's why we're gonna make this move to go back down. All right, so let's see. Shiba's going back down pretty good. Dogecoin's coming back down. And I'm just gonna highlight here on the 4 hour of the zone here, 10 cents. Ripple in between 58 and 56 cents here on this, tight price range here on the 4 hour. Neo, I'm coming back down. I'm gonna just highlight a few points here of price. Okay, so Neo is trying to make a move back up, back to I would say close to 980. That's, yeah, 977. So we'll see how much more this pair is going to try and come back up. Dash is coming down nicely. We're looking for Dash to break $24 price zone here. That's what I'd be looking at. And then I'm highlighting 147. It's sitting at 143 and looking for this to come to break 136. Zcash lost a lot of steam already. I'll be looking for this price to come back down to 39. And then finally Tezos, looking for Tezos to come back down to 62 cents in value. 63 and then 62 cents in value. So it's just too much of the same price range back and forth. And like I said, I'm hopping down on the 4 hour chart for you guys to see this for yourself. Is there any questions regarding the analysis or the signals? Let me know. Like I said, I'm still holding on to the sell positions. I'm not changing that until something drastically makes a move. Like I said, I probably won't be sending out too much signals because if the zone structure is too tight and narrow, then there's no point switching up from a buy to a sell and then back to a sell to a buy. All right. So other than that, I'll see you guys in the Telegram chat. Peace out.